Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to Strictly Boxing. This is Derek Poppy Rolon. Today, man, I want to talk about what I think is one of the biggest fights that um, we stopped talking about, man, and that's Shakur Stevenson, and Gervonta Davis. I know a lot of people who stopped talking about Shakur because he put a bad performance against De Los Santos. And but I still think he's one of the hottest out there now, especially at that weight class that I'm talking about today, at the 135-pound weight class. Now there's no Devin Haney's not there. So in that lightweight division, man, who else could we fight? The big fight, Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson. I heard out of Shakur Stevenson's mouth that he wants to fight De Los Santos again. Nobody else trying to fight De Los Santos. They're talking about Shakur performance, but nobody else you hear is in a rush to fight De Los Santos. There must be a reason for that. And it was surprising to me that I heard Shakur Stevenson say he wants to fight him again. I guess he wants to prove to himself that not being injured, he can show you that he can beat him. I think it took a lot of heart from him in the first place to say he'll get into the fight with the guy, because I always said he was a big puncher and he could fight. But Shakur took the fight. He was injured and he took the fight anyway, and he got the decision. But nobody's happy about it, so they stopped talking about Shakur. And then the big thing that was we was all looking forward to was Shakur and Gervonta anyway. But now Javante says that Shakur needs to prove himself. What do you think about that? He's saying that Shakur needs to fight somebody else, do a good job, prove himself, and then he wants to fight him. I mean, you know, we all know that Javante is the A side right now. He's the big draw. Even Shakur admitted that himself. So there shouldn't be no problems with the contracts or something. But what he said was he said Shakur needs to fight somebody else. He said Shakur needs to fight somebody else, do a good job, and then prove himself to be worthy, to get another chance. I don't know if it's one fight or two fights or whatever. I don't know. He says this, you need to be done yourself. And so that's where we at, man. What do you think about that, man? Do you think that what do you think? Do you think that Shakur should be allowed to fight him? Do you think he on the level with him? Do you think he can beat him? Do you think he can't beat him? You know, I don't know. What he gonna do? I mean, what else Shakur going? I mean, Javante is gonna do. Javante said he'll go up to 140. He said he'll go up to 140 to fight Devin Haney. But his people not gonna let him do that without a rehydration clause. So I mean, Javante, he can't. I heard it through the line that it ain't Javante that says he wants the rehydration clause. It's his people. Floyd Mayweather not gonna let him do that. You gotta have good people looking out for you. So that's a good thing that he has good people looking out for him and telling him, "Nah, you're not gonna fight Haney unless he gives you a rehydration clause," which is good. You got some good people looking out for him, man. I like that right there. But me personally, I would love to see Shakur Stevens fight Gervonta Davis. I think it'd be the big thing that we always been having. The big thing with fighters is boxers versus puncher. Who wins? We always want to know that boxer versus the puncher. Who's a good boxer and a good puncher? Who wins? And everybody, most people think a good boxer beats a puncher. But I don't know, Joe Frazier against Muhammad Ali. That was a different thing, man. We had Joe Frazier was the puncher, and he beat the boxer. So the greatest boxer, the greatest puncher. So I don't know. Gervonta Davis hits really hard, but He doesn't really throw a lot of punches. He's been down on most of his fights, man. When he fought Garcia, man, he really was down. He wasn't throwing that many punches. He just caught him later on. Same thing with Santa Cruz. But Santa Cruz, in my opinion, was beating him, throwing more punches, hitting him more. He just got caught. So do you think he can hit Shakur? Nobody else can hit Shakur. Shakur, I heard Shakur say, nobody could knock me out. And I probably agree with him because he's not gonna let you hit him. So let's hear about it, man. What do you think? Shakur Stevens versus Gervonta Davis. I think it'll be a good fight. I think it'll be something to look for and to see. Yeah, that sounds like good. Javante just said that he wanted to fight somebody else, and he wanted to kind of redeem himself to say that, get everybody else looking at him again. Now that's on a business point of it. I can almost understand that. I can almost understand, wanting him to be able to be a big draw again because fight fans, kind of written Shakur off a little bit. I don't know how you can write him off though, man. His skills, he's displayed too many good skills in previous fights that we shouldn't sit here and say that he's a big easy fight for anybody or he don't deserve the fight. He's a champion. He's a two division champion. So, or three division champion from 120 from featherweight to super featherweight to lightweight. So he's a lightweight champion. Now that Devin Haney has relinquished his belts, looking for Shakur to be fighting for another title or unifying some titles in the lightweight. So sooner or later in the lightweight divisions, we got to see a Gervonta Davis versus Shakur Stevens. And I heard it. I heard it out of my mouth. Shakur wants to fight him. But I was surprised to hear, though. I know I said this already, but I was surprised to hear Shakur say he wants to fight De Los Santos again. He said he wants to fight him to show the world that he can beat him, that he was hurt, and that De Los Santos can't beat him. And it's funny to me, man. Nobody else is calling out De Los Santos. Nobody else is even trying to fight him. People are calling everybody. You got Haney team calling people. He calling everybody. Bill Haney calls everybody out anyway, man. He just calls out people, man, that wants to see. And he better leave that Matias do the loan, man. He offered Matias $4 million or something like that. Oh no, he said Matias wants $4 million. Man, let me tell you, I mess with that Matias, man. That Matias is something else, man. I saw an interview with Buddy McGirt, man, and Buddy McGirt had his fighter Max that lost his life after fighting Matias. Buddy stopped the fight, which was great. He always do, man. Love him for that. And he stopped the fight, and Matias had to go to, not Matias, Max had to go to the hospital after that, man. He never come out of that right there, man. Rest in peace. So we gotta be careful about those things right there. That's why we want the safety of boxing to be all right, man. That's why I think that Gervonta Davis is good having somebody in his corner that wants to look out for him and make sure that he doesn't go in any fight that he's at a disadvantage, like he's 140 pounds and then the guy, he 140, 145, and the guy he's fighting be 165. That's not safe. And I'm glad that Gervonta got Floyd Mayweather and his crew looking out for him to make sure he doesn't do anything like that. And so I don't know, man. What do you guys think, man? I'm live, and I want to know if you guys think that Shakur and Gervonta Davis will be a fight we want to see. I mean, hit my like button. Let me see, get the like button. I need some more subscribers, man. Strictly Boxing with Derek Roline. We We're trying to get some big fights together. We're trying to discuss the outcomes, the pros and the cons about our fighters, and we're trying to uh, see what's the big fight that we should be looking for. And I'm going back to the Shakur team, man. I think that Shakur needs to get the fights, man. I think he's the best fighter out there, man. I've always said it, man. I mean, one bad performance can't make you not be qualified or make you have to prove yourself to be there. Your record, you got titles. You three division champion. How you got to prove yourself? I don't understand that. But, I mean, on the business aspect, and it seemed like Shakur said, that Tank was the A guy, so he got to send the contract. He's the A guy. He has to do it. I don't know. I spoke with a member of the Shakur team. He told me that they're not going to do it. That they don't want to fight Shakur. And I guess that could be because you're not going to look good fighting Shakur. You're not going to look good. He's going to make you look bad because you're not going to be able to hit him. And that's just what it is. But I would like to see the top boxer fight the top puncher, because I do think Tank, if he was to hit him, he could get a victory. Because everybody else he hits, he knocks out. And he relying on his knockout power, though. He's relying on his knockout power, and Calvin Forrest, though. I did hear Calvin Forrest say that people are going to be surprised. He said people are going to be surprised because Tank can box. I think he relies on his punching power so much, because when I watched a few of his fights, this week, and I watched some his past fights, man, he doesn't throw enough punches, man. He doesn't throw a whole lot of punches, man. They were talking about Shakur fight against De Los Santos, saying how little punches he threw, but the punches I saw with Geronta don't throw that many punches. He's a real low count puncher. But when he do hit you, he hits you. Shakur just doesn't have the power that Tank has in terms of the one punch knockout power. So. But although I do think he has power, I don't know if he has that crack that Tank has. So I don't know. Maybe Tank can catch him in the later rounds. As he boxing him, and he get the later rounds, you slip up. It's easy to slip up as the round goes on. Like he caught Santa Cruz. Man, Santa Cruz was top fighter. Man, Santa Cruz was beating him. Santa Cruz is good. He just got caught. Just like Garcia, man. Garcia was beating him, man. Tank wasn't throwing that many punches. Garcia, he just got caught. Coming out of Tank's mouth. Tank said he just threw the punch and he just caught him. Tank, almost like it was a lucky punch. You can't call it lucky because he do it all the time, but he just got caught. Garcia got caught. So I don't know, man. That De Los Santos guy, though, I would like to see him get a fight with somebody else, man. I do think that he's deserving of that with the performance he put on against Shakur. Well, he probably could have did better, but he was able to go 12 rounds with Shakur Stevenson. He was able to be in the fight against Shakur Stevenson, and I think that alone should give him at least get his opportunity to get some big fights with somebody. But the word on the street is nobody's calling him. Nobody's calling him out. And so it was shocking for me to hear out of Shakur's mouth that Shakur said he want to fight him again. He actually said he want to fight De Los Santos again, but he also said, I want to fight Tank. He said, I want to fight Tank. I'll fight anybody. I said, that's what he said, quoting Shakur Stevens. I'm a fighter. This is what I do. I've been doing it my whole life, he said. He said, I'm a fighter. I've been doing it my whole life. I want to fight anybody. He said, I want to fight Tank. Out of his mouth, he said that. I heard it. I heard he said he want to fight Geronta. So, I don't know. What do you think? Anybody? Let me know in the comments, man. Let me know what you say. Let me know if you think that Shakur needs to prove himself, and by going out beating somebody else, and then Tank give him a shot. Do you think that should be necessary? Because Tank, or is Tank just trying to buy time because he don't want to fight Shakur? Maybe he just said you got to go fight somebody. Or how many guys he gonna have to fight before Tank say, okay, I'm gonna send you the contract and we go at it. How many guys you got to fight? How many guys you got to fight in order for you to give Shakur Stevens a shot? I want to see it. Who else? Who wouldn't pay for Geronta Davis versus Shakur Stevenson? I mean, who wouldn't see it's a big fight. It'd be a big fight. It'd be a big fight. Everybody will come to it. Despite the performance of Shakur's last fight, people will come. It will be a big multi-fight, a big fight for Shakur Stevenson versus Geronta Davis. That will be an awesome fight. Nobody would be thinking about the De Los Santos fight if you started to make that fight. So I don't know, man. Let me know what you think, man. Give me your thoughts, man. Let me know if you think that Shakur is Shakur just buying time because he don't really want to fight him. Some people believe that. Some people believe that Shakur. Some people believe that they know each other. They know in the ring they spar. They know each other. They know who's gonna fight what. So that's my take on the lightweight division 135. I think that we should see the two best guys, the best boxer. And to me, it's like it'd be the best boxer against the best brawler. Boxer versus brawler. Shakur Stevenson versus Geronta Davis. I know he changed. They say he didn't change his name yet to Abdul Wahid, but I'm glad the young brother's searching for his his spirit, trying to work on his spirit and better himself, with Islam and taking his Shahana. So that's good that he wants to do that. I think that's a good move for anybody, man, searching for some direction, maturity, and you get better. It makes you a better fighter too. It makes you a better fighter, a more disciplined fighter. It makes you more focused, and I think that will be good, man. So again, I would like to know what you think, man. Anybody hit me up on your chat. Let me know if you would you pay to go see Shakur Stevenson versus Geronta Davis? I would. I think it'll be a good fight. I think it'll be a top fight. Shakur Stevens versus Geronta Davis. I think that should be the next big fight in 2024. Now, I don't know if Geronta is adamant about Shakur getting a tune-up. Maybe Shakur should take him a tune-up. I don't advise him to fight that damn De Los Santos again right now. But, he said he won him. So maybe he feels like he can beat him and beat him better and more, let everybody know that I'm not injured anymore. I was injured. And that probably would redeem himself, let him know that, I'll beat him up just to show y'all that I'm really who I am. And now let me fight the best brawler in the world versus the best boxer. This is Derek Pop, Roll Line at Strictly Boxing. Like the video. Share the video. Most important, subscribe to the video. Strictly Boxing with Derek Poppy Rolon. Peace.